Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you guys can tell by the title, we are going to be talking about doing the nasty. So I already put a disclaimer, Mom, listen, you may not want to watch this, okay? I decided to make this video because number one, I stated that, you know, this platform is for all things plus size, right? Fashion, personality, confidence, anything that has to do with being a woman and being a plus size woman in society. And doing the nasty, you know, is part of women, especially plus size women. We, you know, get it cracking too. So it's just, you know, and it needs to be talked about if it's not already. It needs to be talked about, but I'm going to talk about it in a more tasteful and informational way to making the woman feel comfortable in those special moments with her loved one. I wanted to make this video before, but I was like, oh my god, I can't get on the internet and talk about that. And then my mom, she watches my content, I'm like, ooh, you know. But when I thought about last night and a couple days prior, I was like, you know what, this is something that needs to be talked about. And especially on my platform, I dedicated myself to talking about all things, right? That includes plus size women, as I said. So this is very much part of being a plus size woman and us feeling confident in those moments, right? I'm going to list about 5 things and 5 tips, I should say, in regards to that special moment, what you should prepare yourself to feel like, how to look, and just overall give you some tips on that special intimate moment. Okay, so tip number 1, make sure you find and have the right person. The rest of this information is not going to matter unless you have the right person. The rest of this information is not going to factor unless you have the right person. Make sure that you have the right person who cares truly about you, number 1. 2, a person who appreciates your body. That is the most important part. Having someone who absolutely appreciates your body, who is happy with your body and however it may look, and someone who really just doesn't care about what anybody has to say and truly is infatuated with you and everything in your glory, right? So please make sure you find someone that is not using you, because there is a such thing as men out here having a fetish of being with plus size women. And also which grinds my gears to even hear this, but there are men who prey on plus size women and kind of mess with them mentally because they feel like plus size women are insecure, and so pretty much you should be happy with what you get. So you do have men out there, not all, but you do have men out there who either are going to prey on your weakness and your size, or are using you as a sexual fetish. So please, please, please make sure that you are with someone who is not using you for your body, not using you for a fantasy, and truly wants to share that special moment with you. Okay, so tip number 2, be comfortable with your physical self. If you yourself, just you alone, are not comfortable with whether you have rolls, you have cellulite on the back of your legs, on the front of your legs, if you have a double chin, if you have jiggly arms, if you are not comfortable with your physical self, then none of this is going to work, and that special moment is not going to be so special for you. So not only finding the right person, but you have to be comfortable with yourself to be comfortable in front of somebody else. If you're not comfortable with how you look, you know, with clothes off, then how do you expect somebody else to be comfortable with you? So I would suggest And I'm sure some of you have heard this before, but it actually may work. I don't want to say I've never done this intentionally. Well, no, I think I have. I don't do it quite often, but I think I've done this before one time. But I would suggest fully, you know, taking your clothes off and standing in the mirror and really examining what you look like. And if you are not comfortable with what you see, then that next person is not going to be comfortable with what they see. If you don't like what you see, by all means change it. But if you can't change it, then, and this is a quote from Mone, if you don't like what you see, change it. If you can't change it, embrace it. And when I heard her, I think it was a couple days I was watching her podcast, and she said, and I was like, that's a very true quote. If you don't like something about you, change it. If you cannot change it, you don't have the finances, you don't have the ability, whatever the case may be, then you embrace it. And I wholeheartedly understood that statement. My stomach is not my best feature for me, but I'm going to embrace it until I can do something about it. Everything else I'm fine with. My thighs, you know, my kneecaps, my calves, my jiggly arms, whatever. But my stomach is a very sensitive part for me. But until I'm able to make that change and shrink it down and lose weight or whatever I choose to do, I'm going to embrace what I have. And so I say to you, embrace what you have. Take all your clothes off, look in that mirror, and look at every single inch of your body. From your fingernails to your toenails to the hair on your legs if you have it, to every single part of you. If there is something that you do not like, by all means, do something about it. If you cannot, then embrace everything that you see in that mirror. Tip number 3, make sure that you wear something that is comfortable for you, okay? And I'm gonna post some pictures here to show you some different type of styles of, you know, nighttime wear. And I'm using these words for YouTube purposes, you know, but there are a lot of different type of outfits out there, and sleep time wear and lingerie and things like that. Not outfits, but lingerie and nightwear that is fitting to people's bodies and personalities and their comfortableness, right? If you are the type that don't like to wear lingerie, but you like a nice little night set, there are tons of places that have those. Me personally, I'm not a lingerie girl. I like a nice pretty nightgown, or I like a nice little set, you know, with the top and the bottom shorts or whatever, you know, real cute, you know, real comfortable. So if you are that type, whether you like lingerie, nightwear, or whatever, then find something that makes you comfortable in that moment, because what makes that special moment uncomfortable is when you're dressed uncomfortably, right? And so you don't want to do that. You know, put something on to where you're comfortable and he's gonna like it as well. Trust me, it don't take a lot for a man to be excited, okay? So I'm sure whatever you're going to put on, he's gonna be fine with it, okay? So it's all about you and what you want to wear in that moment. And if you have someone that prefers you to wear lingerie over a nightgown, let them know, hey, listen, babe, one day, you know, I may reach to that level of confidence to wear that piece for you, but you know, I would rather want to wear this. You know, is it okay if we try this? Because in that moment, it's about you. I mean, it's about, you know, your mate as well, but you have to be comfortable enough to give that energy to him in that moment, so that everybody can be happy. So wear something that's very comfortable for you. Tip or step number 4, make sure you take your time, okay? Let that moment be as organic and natural as possible. Do not try, listen, okay? I know we've all watched a few movies, if you will, you know what I'm saying? And we think we just gotta, you know, be that. Child, please, okay? Listen, all right? We're not all that flexible, okay? So don't try to imitate what you see somebody else doing or whatever. Be comfortable and take your time and let it be organic and natural. if your mate loves and respects you enough, they will allow that for you. Also, if your mate loves you and respects you enough, sometimes it's nice to allow them to take the lead, because sometimes we may need that. We may need you to take the lead, and as long as you're leading in the most soft and respectful and gentle way, sometimes that's even better. You know what I'm saying? So just take your time. Don't think you have to be this person that you see, even look wise as well. Don't think you have to be that bombshell you see on those movies, or you have to have this nice fit body and, you know, boom boom cow, you know what I'm saying? Okay, here, and listen, okay, somebody said this one time, I don't know who, I don't know where I heard it from, but somebody was like, why are you hiding yourself in those intimate moments? They know what you look like with your clothes on. They know you big. So what, they think you finna be skinny with your clothes off? No. It's like, what's the point of being, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know you big. We see that you're a big person. So it's not gonna be too much different when the clothes come off. So, you know, you pretty much got a preview of what it's gonna be. Now, unless you out here wearing all these shapers and things, and you know, you got a Coke bottle shape, and then when all that come off, it's a different story. Then girl, you out here giving an illusion, okay? You out here giving an illusion. I like a nice shapewear, you know what I'm saying, kind of smoothing it out, but hey, now y'all getting out of hand. All right, y'all out here with these, you know, Coke bottle shapes, and then when y'all get behind closed doors, girl, you lied. You catfishing. But no, for real, take your time, and you know, make sure your mate also takes that time with you and respects that, and is willing to go at the pace that you want to go. Okay, and for my last and final tip number 5, is do some comfortable positions. Okay, again, we ain't all flexible. We can't all swing from no chandeliers, no, you know, shower rods, you know, doing backflips and cartwheels. We can't all do that. Okay, we can't all put our legs behind our backs, and you know, we all can't do that. Kudos to those who can. Like, you know, you're seasoned. Okay, I applaud you. But all of us can't do that. Okay, we're not at that advanced, right? Okay, let's get to the beginner's level, then the intermediate, and then we can get to the advanced. Okay. But just, you know, do some comfortable positions. You can always, you know, look at books, look at videos, you know, and see what really works for you. And if you really think about it, and this is why I say the first step and tip, which is the most important, is finding somebody that's comfortable. When you do that, everything else feels better, because it's with somebody that loves and cares and cherishes you. So your insecurities, or the you know, what you have on, the positions, all that comes, you know, into one in full circle, because it's with somebody you love and care about. Sometimes the moment is just best when it's with somebody you love and care about. Seriously, it's just like if you on an island and you're stranded, you know, but as long as you with somebody you love and you care and you trust, it may not be that bad, or you know, it may give you hope that you and that person can get out that situation together. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe that's a bad scenario. I don't know. What I'm saying is the whole experience can be great when it's with somebody you love and care about. It really is. And make sure that you are in a comfortable position to where you can give your best, that person can give their best in that moment, and everybody is happy. Okay, if you are a person that just likes to lay back and chill, if you know what I mean, as long as your partner understands that, you know what I'm saying, then lay back and chill, girl. Okay, if you are a person that likes to, you know, ride horses, all right, y'all get what I'm saying. This is for educational purposes, okay? And YouTube is not gonna sit here and demonetize this video, okay? But If you are the type that likes to ride horses, hey girl, do you, okay? If that is your most comfortable, do you, okay? And whatever else y'all like to do. But just make sure that you're comfortable in doing that. That's just the main point. Just be comfortable, okay? So there you guys have the 5 tips, and I'm sure there's many other tips. And if you guys have some tips or whatever down in the comments below, please, please, please put them down there. You never know, you could be helping me out, you know what I'm saying, or helping the next person out. But I really hope, you know, you guys like this video. I am gonna have a lot of sit down chit chat videos this week, so there won't be any hauls this week, okay? But they should be coming next week. But I hope you guys like this. You know, sometimes I told you guys it's not always going to be hauls. 85% of the time it will, but you know, sometimes I like to sit down and chit chat about other things, again, that deals with being plus size, right? Because I'm a plus size woman and I'm just more than clothes, right? So I want to give videos that talks about whether it's confidence, whether it's entrepreneurship, whether it's the business side of a plus size influencer, which I'm going to have videos on that this week as well. And you know, just overall what it is to be a plus size woman in America. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment down below. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Share this video. And if you are a new subscriber, hey girl, or hey guy. But I appreciate you guys. I love you guys all. And yeah, see you guys in another video. Bye.